Welcome back, fellow nerds. Nerdy Phoenix here. Just about to drop some truth on you guys. So I'm pretty sure most of you know who King Kong is. Raise your hand. I know most of you do. I do. All right. I got to see Kong Skull Island this weekend, and I have to tell you, oh my goodness, it is amazing. I've never actually seen the originals. Sadly, I'm sorry, but the movie acted as a way to get me into the franchise of Kong. I'm just going to talk about my review on it. I'm not going to really spoil it. Here, I'm going to read you the summary for the movie. The summary is so soldiers, scientists, and adventurers unite to explore mythical, uncharted island in the Pacific Ocean. Cut off from what they know, they venture into the domain of the mighty Kong, igniting the ultimate battle between man and nature. Now that already sounds amazing to me because I love nature, I love these kind of fights, and I love big animals. I'm not going to continue reading any more of that summary because it goes into the plot and the story. I'm not going to do that to you guys. No spoilers here, I promise. I'm going to talk about the casting. Okay. When I saw Tom Hiddleston was going to be in the movie, I absolutely was excited. His character, I can't even say his name. Well, I can, but Captain James Conrad. The character he portrayed the character very well, very distant in a way, just want to get the job done. I like the character Samuel Jackson, one of my favorite actors. Him in any movie makes me excited. Of course, he's doing his normal loud, destroying everything, cursing self, of course, saying motherfucker this and just freaking I love it. I love that man. Then he also had John C. Riley in the movie. I'm not gonna say who he played as, but his character was pretty spot on, especially for somebody who's kind of went cuckoo after a while. I can't tell you any more of the characters because it's gonna spoil everything. But the casting call, in my opinion, was really good. You had a lot of A-list celebrities, and you had were able to introduce yourself to some smaller, lesser-known celebrities that aren't, well known yet. So I thought it was kind of interesting how they did that. The story, as I already mentioned, is like a remastery of the original Kong, and it just kind of devils down into more of where he came from. And this one, you actually see an island, and the scenery is based off of actual islands. They went to an island in Hawaii, volcanic mountain. I think is O Ohio. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'll put a subtitle here or something because I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't want to mess it up. Then they also did some mountain terrain in Vietnam, which was really good. It looked amazing. It looked like Kong could literally walk out of the mountains. It was amazing. The director did a great job choosing location, and the actors were amazing. And let's talk about the clothes. When it came to the character designs, they're really simple. I mean, the movie is set in, I think, the 60s, 70s. And it didn't have, I didn't feel too much of the 60s and 70s and the vibe in the movie, but then the main focus wasn't style. Most of them were on an adventure. When you're on an adventure, you're not wearing, the newest fashion line. You're wearing, I don't know, capris, tank top, belt, sneakers, or boots. So that I was okay with. When the characters actually got wet, they look like they got wet. Because I know in some movies, whenever a character gets wet, they're wet one screen, and the next frame, they're completely dry. That drives me insane. It doesn't make any sense. You don't just go wet, and a half second later, you're dry. That's not how people work. They actually kept it consistent, and it was really good. The graphics were amazing. There's gonna be some blood and gore in there, but it's not too bad. But the graphics when it came to the creatures were awesome. Creepy, but awesome. In the original Kong, as I was looking up, I found out that they actually had giant prehistoric creatures. They have those still in this movie. So if that's what you love the original Kong for, they're gonna be in there. Just if you're afraid of, insects, close your eyes. You're not gonna like it. Let's see. Oh, come to find out, there are actual sequels leading up to coming out too. It's gonna lead up to God's King Kong versus Godzilla, which I know most of you guys are excited for, because I love me some Godzilla. That's gonna be an awesome fight. I don't know who to root for. I'm just gonna wait. And now I'm gonna get to the very end of this because I don't want to spoil the story. So I'm gonna give you my review on it. The structure of the story was nice. It wasn't the most original story because it's based off of a movie that came out years ago. So I can't really give it a lot of points for the originality, but how they brought it to life was very, very good. The graphics were amazing. Coming from a digital media major myself, it was amazing job what they did. I'm proud of them. When I left the theater, for my final thoughts, I left the theater, I was excited. I was thrilled. I was happy. Like, I was on the edge of my seat the whole time. I didn't know what to. It's hard to put into words. I didn't know what to do. I was so excited the whole movie that when I left the theater, I was actually sad the movie ended. I was so mad. I didn't want it to end, but it had all good things have to come to an end. That's all I have to say. But if you do go watch the movie, make sure you use the bathroom before and after before you get there, because you do not want to move. Make sure you get all your food as soon as possible, because you do not want to move. I promise you, you will not want to miss anything. I moved for 5 minutes and missed an important part in the freaking movie. Don't move, I promise. Alright guys, that's it for my review on Kong Skull Island. I'm gonna have to say I give it about an 8.5 out of 10. That's all I can give it. I hope you guys see the movie, and you do, let me know in the comment section what it's like. Alright, peace.